Hello everyone. Happy spring. I truly hope that everybody had a lovely St. Patrick's Day earlier this week. We had a wildly windy, whiteout conditions, sort of a thing on St. Patty's Day. So, though I took the day off, I ended up staying indoors and just resting and doing things around the house. But the next day, in the next couple of days, look at how beautiful and blue the skies have been, and the snow is gone, and the birds are here to say hello. So I was super excited, and I'm still excited about all of those. It was nice watching these birds, kind of like, a sign of spring being ushered in, I thought. But yeah, on St. Patrick's Day, I took a nap, which was rare, but I also did end up baking and cooking. I made Dublin caudle and matcha cake pops. Both turned out amazing, so I'm grateful for that. I did more of the Hoya chores for the spring cleaning activities, and that is what today's video is going to be about. So I was doing a little bit of spring cleaning of the IKEA shelf, and then I thought that, since I was, I'm in the process of cleaning and reorganizing and restyling the whole IKEA shelf, I might as well do some repotting. So I bought this Hoya Krohniana Super Silver from the IKEA cabinet, and this one is the Hoya Australis Lisa, also from the IKEA cabinet. And then I got two new Hoya Fichii plants from a big box store recently, and I don't know if I'm gonna repot those yet because I want them to acclimatize to my home environment. But the Hoya Sunrise could definitely use an up pot because it is kind of like heavy. And then here's my helper examining things, making sure everything is done up to code. But yeah, I thought that I might kind of take you along the journey of up-potting, repotting, and kind of figuring out what's going on with that Hoya Krohniana, because that is not doing well. It might have some issue or problem with its roots. So we're going to examine that today for sure. I think it's time. But to start with the easy stuff, I think I'm going to up-pot the Hoya Sunrise into maybe this container, which is slightly larger than this one. I wanted to do that primarily because this is a plastic container setup, and I wanted it to go into something heavy, a ceramic pot of sorts. And there's my other helper. It's more of a manager, managing, overseeing things. And then when I was cleaning the Hoya, the IKEA shelf, I noticed that the Australis Lisa has new growth points. It has had growth points for a while, but it has not really done anything. So I took it out and I was examining it and found out a bunch of mealies on it, on like the underside of the leaves. It does have systemic pesticides on the top of the tree fern substrate that it came in, but since I kind of bottom water things, I guess the systemic did not get a chance to like dissolve or release its things into the water. So yeah, that one has a bunch of mealybugs, so I'm gonna deal with that as well. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so I think I just organized these kind of in a line, and then I also got the systemic insecticide. So what we're gonna do is transfer this Hoya Sunrise that's in this plastic container that's lightweight into this one, and so that this is a ceramic planter, and then I'm just recycling a plastic nursery pot, so so that, you know, the Hoya sunrise can like not topple over easily, because it is growing vigorously and it's kind of like top heavy. So I'm gonna do that into this. I tried to position the tripod thing so that I can get like this view, like an overhead, but I am not able to, you guys. I don't know how to do it. It's the on brand one, ONN. So if anybody knows, let me know, so that I don't have to, like, you know, hold it with one hand. But let's see if we can do it with one hand. All right, change of plans. So as I was trying to wiggle this out, it just occurred to me, why not I just transplant or move this pot into this and maybe use this for this one. So let's see. That'll be way more easier. Plop, and then voila, done. Repotted. But I will definitely add some leca to kind of help any aerial roots that kind of want to get some more support. Let's see if this one fits. Almost, but not. So maybe we'll use this in there for any other plants. All right, so one is done. And this is the systemic granules that I'm using, or have been using, because the state of New York has certain regulations, and New York does not allow the bonide systemic granules for some reason, but it allows this one, even though the active ingredient is the same exact imidacloprid. Yeah, I don't understand, but whatever. Anywho, but this one seems to be more large. The granules are larger, but like when it gets in contact with water, it won't dissolve very easily, or like, you know, it can get a little moldy is what I noticed, which is gross and rather quite useless. So I have to like wiggle and jiggle it so it goes under the substrate or into the substrate, and hopefully it'll contact with water and you know, do what it's supposed to do. But yeah, I've noticed that if you just put it on top of the substrate, like in a denser, slightly denser substrate like pond, it just stays on the surface, and then it'll become moldy over the course of time instead of actually dissolving in the water or into the substrate. Oh, but like, check out this leaf on my Hoya sunrise. All right, so we're gonna do this experiment and move this under the Barrina grow light, and I think I'm gonna chop and prop this big vine so that it's not like dangling, and there's not much happening on the tip of the vine anyway, because I want this to be bushier, not lanky or long. So I'm gonna do that and bring you guys along. Actually, I do have my pair of scissors right here, so I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see, I think I'm gonna cut it right there. And then we have this. Ooh, you have to be careful to not get the sap all over the place. Okay, so I think I'm gonna chop this into 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 bits. and then root them all out. Okay, so this is the wine. I just put a tiny piece of paper towel over here so the sap does not get all over the place. I don't know how many pieces I want this to be, so this would be one. Maybe we'll chop it right here. Yeah. Whoop. Dang it. Alright, so that's one. And I think I will chop it right here. That's number two. Ooh, dang it, I'm making such a mess. Okay. Right. Okay, so we have, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 2-leaf cuttings. These two are just 2-leaf, 1 node. And this one is 2 leaves, 2 nodes. And this one is 3 leaves, 2 nodes. These two are just 1 leaf, 1 noders. So I'm just gonna put them all in a glass jar and put them under Barrina grow lights and see for them to sun stress and also root. Okay, so I went ahead and found this glass jar. This was a Christmas present for my father-in-law, I think 2 years ago. You know, one of those glass sprayer thingies. The pump broke, so I'm just gonna use that as a prop vessel. All I'm doing is just plopping all these in here. Again, this is Hoya Sunrise. I think water propagation for me is the easiest of all methods. It's just, you know, very easy and nonchalant. All you need to do is just top up the water or clean the glass jar every once in a while. And yeah, it doesn't, you know, put too much stress on on me for the simplicity of it. So yeah, this is Hoya Sunrise. Appreciate the sun stressing. You know, this could be way more prettier, but we'll get there. And I think I'm gonna put this, the mama plant, under Barrina grow lights because I want it to sun stress for the spring and summer months, and I want it to grow as much as it can. Also, I think I'm gonna put them both together, mommy and the babies. All right, on to, let's move those away. On to, yes, this the Hoya australis Lisa. I was so shocked and grossed that look at the mealybugs right there, the white part. I thought I was like staying on top of it and everything. And look at the systemics that I put. And this is tree fern fiber that it came in from the cellar. And these growth points have been just sitting there for the longest time. And look at all the mealybug action over there. This is so gross. And there are a bunch of mealybugs, baby ones over here, and then underneath, yeah, look at that. That's a mealybug right there. That one right there. So I'm gonna just drench this all in is that more mealybugs? Oh yeah. Yeah, drench this all in rubbing alcohol and do a, I don't know if I want to repot it. Like, this is how the leaves look like, and I do feel that the tree fern substrate kind of dries up way sooner, but yeah, I think I'm not gonna repot it. I'm just gonna keep it for now, and and just do the alcohol treatment. Okay, on to the Hoya Krohniana Super Silver. I went ahead and plopped the whole thing out of its soil container into this plastic dish, and then check out all of the mealybugs. It is just gross. I knew that this one was infested with something, because no matter how much I was watering it or fertilizing it, the leaves are all crinkly like this. And yeah, whatever I did, it was still not doing much. Like, the peduncles would form, they would grow for a while, but then they would blast off, and then the leaves would always, like, stay crinkly. I did take a couple of cuttings way back from this plant, and I have those rooted in leca, and those ones look fabulous. Like, the leaves are nice and plump, and unlike the wrinkly stuff that we can see here. So it's definitely all of these mealy infested nests that is making this poor guy even more weaker and weaker. So all I'm doing here is just kind of getting as much soil as I can. And I kind of discovered this in the process, and probably most of you guys already practiced this, but look at the mealybugs. Yeah, it's just gross. Anyway, the tip that I was telling was that trying to shimmy out the soil with your non-dominant hand, so for me it's my left hand, I feel like it was way gentler on the roots than if I were to use my right hand, my dominant hand. So this is that, I found that to be very useful. So just a little tip if you're also trying to repot things or trying to get the soil off, to move the plants from soil-based substrate to maybe a semi-hydro substrate like pon or leca. And yeah, I took my time to kind of inspect each and every little rooted piece or plant, and most of them seem to have good roots, but also have like a few dried bits here and there. So I was just taking my time here to kind of do that thorough inspection so that I know, what to clean, what to chop off, and what to restart as a straight up cutting. I really hope this one pulls through after I do the repot and stuff. And I'm doing a voiceover for this clip, but I finally figured out how to do an overhead shot, and now I'm just taking another clean container and moving all of these rooted cuttings or rooted plant material into it, so I can like take it over to the sink and kind of treat it for all of these pests, get it all cleaned up, sorted out, you know, nice and refreshed. Okay, in the bathroom by the sink, we have peppermint castile soap, and we also have 91% rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. So these two are my defensive or treating mechanisms. And the castile soap, I'm on the last bit, so I diluted it with water. That's why I'm directly pouring it on top of the plant material. And even if it was just straight up concentrate, I think I would be okay and comfortable putting a splash directly on the plants, because it's just natural, peppermint castile soap. But I would, as you can see, adding a bunch of water to kind of like, wash all of the plant material up really well. So this is to make sure that each and every surface of the plant kind of is doused with the peppermint castile soap solution, and hoping that it would kind of like take off the mealybug stuff, the rolls, eggs, all of that gross stuff off of the plant structure. And I did end up breaking a couple of leaves, which happens in this kind of a aggressive pest treatment. You know what, I should not say that this is aggressive, because this is fairly gentle, because we're still using less aggressive ingredients like peppermint castile soap and rubbing alcohol. I think the aggressive ones would be, I don't know, maybe sulfur, and probably just using pesticide, insecticide sprays and stuff, which I have not really delved into, but I am thinking about maybe getting sulfur at some point. Okay, I let the plant material kind of sit in the peppermint soap and rubbing alcohol solution for maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and now I'm just trimming away any browned up or dead bits and pieces off of the plant material, and also I'm making sure that the roots are fairly okay. And I really take my time in examining each and every plant over here, and once I completed doing that for all of the plants, I went ahead and rinsed it all off and put or sprayed rubbing alcohol over all of it, and maybe waited for like another 5 to 10 minutes so that the plants had a chance to kind of like get in touch with that rubbing alcohol mist or spray, and the mealybugs would have the chance to die. And then this is the container that I selected. It looks like it's small, but I think it would be fine. The only one thing that I don't like is that the outer container is plastic and not ceramic to kind of weigh everything down. And all I am going to do now is just kind of like take each of these plants one by one, do another round of inspection visually, and kind of bunch them up and then put them in the container like so. And I'm just gonna stuff them up, and I think they'll be fine. Hoyas do like to be root bound and snug, so I'm not at all worried about it. I think the primary reason I chose to have this setup is for me to kind of like, keep an eye on the root system once I did, transfer all of the plants into it, just to make sure that, the roots are growing. And I was really bummed about this chunky, nice, healthy leaf plopping, but stuff happens. It's okay. But we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have this little guy 4. Let's see, 5, 6. This one I chopped off the root, so this will be a cutting that I'll have to root up. So we have 6 rooted plants in total that I'll be potting up together into that plastic clear pot semi-hydro setup. It was definitely interesting to do all of this with one hand while kind of struggling to hold that tripod / camera with the other. But I'm glad that I was able to kind of do all of it without too many casualties. And I really love how this is looking, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I ended up switching the pot situation because I was not happy with the plastic cash pot. So yeah, I ended up using this ceramic pot and then this clear plastic container, and I filled it with leca. So this is 7 days of trial time that I kind of gave this plant, and the leaves are still wrinkled up and still very sad, and few of them are kind of just dropping straight out. So I think I will just have to restart this plant. Yeah, they're just drying out completely. So I think I'm gonna take out all of these, chop off the roots, and then start them out as cuttings and root them out, because this is just very sad, and I really love this plant and I don't want to lose it. And probably I will do another application of the peppermint castile soap and the rubbing alcohol to kind of do another cleanup. Okay, so this is a plant, and this is the handy dandy cake top container that I'm gonna use, and then I'm just gonna plop out the plants into the container, and then start examining things again. So this one, I don't know, I think I'm just gonna chop it. I made sure everything is fairly clean. So this one is a sad leaf anyway. I'm gonna chop it right here, and then chop this right here. I'm gonna put that aside. Yeah, I don't think these roots were healthy in any way. I'm glad that I caught it right within the 7-day period, even though it looks like the leaves are really struggling. I really hope this one survives. So this is going to be a baby cutting, which I'm going to put aside. I'm going to put all of the leaves, maybe I'll put the roots on one side. Okay, so this is one item, and then this is the baby one, number 2. Yeah, the leaves, sorry, the roots are just mush. So I'm gonna cut it there. Yep. Cut it there. And then, yeah. Alright, at least we're getting some kind of sap. Very little, but means it's still alive. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see this one. Oh yeah, the roots are just so squishy. Okay. This is going to be another itty bitty cutting. And then this one is going to be a big cutting. And chop. Right. Wow, the leaves are just falling off. This is just so sad. It's okay. We're still going to stay positive and try to salvage as much as we can. And I'm positive, I'm confident. I feel like I have had worse than this. So I think we will be doing okay. The roots on this few seem to be nice, but few seem to be squishy still. I'm not gonna risk it. I think I'm not gonna risk it and just chop it right there. Oh yeah, this definitely could use more rubbing alcohol. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get that sulfur stuff, you guys. I mean, I've seen lots of people have success with it, but I don't know, for some reason it scares me. But I've noticed that lots of people that I purchase plants from, I think they do spray it with sulfur, because I see the, the watermarks or the sulfur watermarks on the leaves a lot. But I don't know, it always has scared me and intimidated me, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to purchase it and try it. But okay, I'm gonna clean this up and come back. Alright, so I got some rubbing alcohol in a cup, and I got this tiny little paintbrush, and all I'm gonna do is kind of paint over each and every nook and cranny of this now plant cutting. Really hope that it pulls through. And I got some fresh lacquer that I washed and put it in this container, which is just a recycled container. It's clear and it'll serve as a mini greenhouse, hopefully, for this plant. I'm trying to like paint the rubbing alcohol in every nook and cranny like this. And I'm just gonna lay it down like this so that the bottom area has contact with the lacquer. That's it. Wow, the leaves are just dropping off like crazy. And then I'm going to do the same for pretty much all of these. The leaves are just so weak because they probably did not have access. Well, they had access to water, but the roots were not absorbing the water, though there was water available for this plant all the time. These leaves out of the box. I really hope this plant survives, you guys. Please send some positive, planty, love vibes this year. Crazy how few plants, you know, succumb and take a toll, even though they were like once lush, and then few are like champs all the time, all throughout, no matter what. I need to go get some rubbing alcohol, stock up on it. This one looks or seems like it's more sturdy than the others, so that's good. Are you guys doing any spring cleanup activities? Let me know in the comments. I've been dreading to do this plant care for this specific plant for a long time because it was in soil, and I'm just not liking to work with soil anymore for indoor houseplant studies. And it's just too messy and gets too gross. But leca is much more easier and efficient for my personal preferences and state of mind. But I think now that this has kind of taken away or moved away from soil, I think hopefully we should do better, and maybe I will not be too intimidated to troubleshoot any issues as well. Oh, the sleeve I'm just gonna take off because it does not sound too. Oh, that one just came out. So I plan on putting this partially closed on my desk, so it's right there in front of me all the time, especially now that it's in critical care. But I hope it will recover well. I'm just gonna take the sleeve off. This is the final one. I'm really low on rubbing alcohol, but I think we should be good. Just gonna put some nutrient water into the lacquer. Try to close it. Go inside. Thank you. And see, put this under Barrina light, and keep a very close eye. Fingers crossed, but that is it for this plant. Actually, this one I think is broke because it started leaking the minute I put the nutrient solution. So I dumped out all of the contents again and bought 2 more containers. And then I was thinking, since we have really long ones and really small ones, I think I would like to put them separately so that I can monitor them closely, and also they have more space. So I think this box, I think I'm gonna do with medium to small cuttings, and then the other one I'll do the large cutting. So yeah, seems like this plant is definitely making me work. But it's okay, as long as it bounces back, hopefully I will not mind. And then we have maybe 1, 2, yeah, 2 more. I think we have these big ones that could go into a different prop box. Let's see. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do this kind of close one and then get the other box. Lay that down like that. I think I'm gonna lay that down and lay this one down like so. And then lay this one down like so. And now I just need to get some lacquer. Okay, so this is the other container with the longer the longer pieces. And that's the one with the smaller pieces. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I put some nutrient solution in there. And I'm gonna close one and then put them under Barrina grow lights on my desk and keep a very close watch. So this is where they have ended up. This is my desk and that's the Barrina grow light and they're fairly close. This is the one with the baby or shorter cuttings. No, sorry. This one on the right is the one with the longer cuttings and then this one on the left is the one with the shorter cuttings. And I'm hoping that they will survive and eventually thrive. I'll be making sure to spray or spritz them every other day and also let them air out for a little so that they have happy, healthy environment in there. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!